Today we are going to discuss about terrestrial propagation of electromagnetic waves. Terrestrial propagation of electromagnetic waves, very important topic. First of all, before going to what are the ways we are transmitting the signal by using the terrestrial propagation, first of all we must know what is meant by terrestrial waves. All of you visible? All of you visible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Audible?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Okay. So, first of all, we must know what is meant by terrestrial waves and what is meant by terrestrial communication. Then we can go for what are the modes of the propagation in terrestrial. Okay. So, first of all, tell me what is meant by terrestrial. What is the general meaning of terrestrial? Which belongs to free space or earth based? Terrestrial means earth based, earth related. Okay. Terrestrial means earth related. So the electromagnetic waves traveling within the earth atmosphere, the electromagnetic waves which are traveling within the earth atmosphere, that is called it as terrestrial waves. Once again, I'm telling you what is meant by terrestrial waves. So the electromagnetic waves traveling, the electromagnetic waves traveling within the earth atmosphere, which is called as terrestrial waves, and the communication between two or more points on the earth, which is called as terrestrial radio communication. That is called as terrestrial radio communication. Once again, I'm telling you very important definitions. What is meant by terrestrial waves? When the electromagnetic waves which are traveling within the earth atmosphere, those waves are called as terrestrial waves. Then when the communication between two or more points on the earth, which is called as terrestrial radio communication. Okay. So in terrestrial radio communication, the waves can be propagated in terrestrial radio communication. The waves can be propagated between the points in several ways. Several ways means in the form of a straight line, or in the form of a bending line, or in the form of a wave, or any other type. Okay. So in terrestrial radio communication, the waves communicated between the points in several ways, which are depending upon the type of the environment. Okay. So and the type of the system. That's why in terrestrial radio communication, the waves can be propagated between the points in several ways, that is depending upon the system and the environment. Okay. So depending upon the type of the usage system, the operation of the usage of the system, the wave may be propagated, or depends upon the environmental changes, the propagation of the speed may be decreases. Okay. Or maybe that will be spread out. Okay. So in terrestrial radio propagation, the communication between the two or more points, which is depends upon which is depends upon the type of the system and the environment. Okay, now basically there are three modes of propagating electromagnetic waves. There are three modes of propagation of electromagnetic waves within the earth atmosphere. That is ground wave propagation, then space wave propagation, then sky wave propagation. Okay, so there are three types of terrestrial propagations. Okay, that is first one is represented as ground wave, the second one is space wave, the last one is sky wave propagation. The last one is the sky wave propagation. So coming to the ground wave propagation, coming to the ground wave propagation. So in the ground waves are the electromagnetic waves. In the ground waves, the electromagnetic waves traveling along the surface of the earth, along based upon the surface of the earth. Therefore, the ground waves sometimes call it as surface waves. Okay, so in the ground wave propagation, the electromagnetic waves propagated along the surface of the earth, so that the ground waves sometimes also be called as surface waves. The ground waves can also be called as a surface waves, so that the ground waves must be vertically polarized. Okay, what is meant by vertical polarization? Polarization is two types. Already I told you, horizontal polarization and vertical polarization. Okay, so whenever the electric field which is propagated which is propagated perpendicular to the earth atmosphere, then that will be called as a vertical polarization. When the electric field which is propagated parallel to the earth surface, then that will be called as a, that is horizontal polarization. There is a horizontal polarization. Okay, so what I am telling is the ground waves must be polarized, vertically polarized, because the electric field in horizontal polarization is the electric field in the horizontal polarization is parallel to earth surface, parallel to earth surface, and thus the short circuit by the conductivity of the ground wave, which the ground wave changing the electric field automatically, the induced voltage in the earth surface, which current waves flows that are very similar to those in the transmitting between the transmitter to receiver on the ground surface, on the ground surface. Okay, so when here the earth surface also resistance and the dielectric losses it will be occur. Okay, whenever what are the losses which is occur in the ground wave propagation system, in the ground wave propagation system, what type of the losses which will be occur in this particular ground wave propagation means resistance losses as well as the dielectric losses will be occur. Okay, so in the ground wave losses increase rapidly. Okay, with the frequency, the ground wave propagation is also is generally limited to frequency with the frequency range is below 2 megahertz. The frequency range is 2 megahertz. Okay, so that is represented as the ground wave propagation. That is represented as a ground wave propagation. Okay, now this is the diagram. This is ground reflected wave. This is direct. LOS means line of sight wave, that is space wave propagation. Here this is sky wave propagation. See, ground wave, space wave, sky wave. Okay, bottom one is ground wave, middle one is that is space wave, the last one is sky wave propagation. The last one is the sky wave propagation. Okay, so this is the block diagram of a particular system. Here, coming to second type of the propagation, the space wave propagation. Okay, in the space wave propagation, the electromagnetic waves, in the space wave propagation, the electromagnetic waves which are propagated in the space wave propagation, the electromagnetic waves which are propagated in the free space between the transmitter to receiver, between the transmitter to receiver. Okay, so that whenever we are considering as who is 4D3, don't talk. In the space wave propagation of EM wave includes a radiated energy. It includes a radiated energy in case of the space wave propagation. In case of a space wave propagation. Okay, this is the space wave propagation. Okay, in the space wave propagation of the electromagnetic waves, which are includes a radiated energy, a radiated energy. That radiated energy here between the transmitter to receiver that travels in lower few miles of the earth atmosphere, few miles, not kilometers. Okay, so up to some miles, which is transmitted from the earth atmosphere. Okay, so that space wave includes both the direct reflected waves as well as the ground reflected waves. Okay, so this is ground reflected wave, this is direct reflected wave. Okay, this is ground reflected, this is directed. Okay, so which is possible in the case of the space wave propagation system, when the information which is propagated between the transmitter to receiver by using a terrestrial propagation, by using a terrestrial propagation system. Okay, so that's why the space wave propagation, it will include both direct as well as the ground reflected waves. Okay, so one more thing is, in the space wave propagation system, in the space wave propagation system, the direct wave, that is, this is the direct wave. This direct wave in the space propagation system, which is travels essentially in the straight line only, in the straight line between the transmitter antenna and the receiving antenna. That is a very, very important. Direct means that must be a straight line. Okay, so that, so whenever in the space wave propagation system, the EM wave which is propagated at direct between the transmitter to receiver, the direct propagation must be straight line, must be straight line between the transmitting and the receiving antennas. Okay, so the space wave propagation with the direct wave is commonly called as line of sight propagation. This is LOS. That is a LOS. Once again, I'm telling you, in the space wave propagation with direct wave, with the direct wave, which is commonly called as line of sight propagation or line of sight transmission. This is LOS. Okay, so finally totally it will be called as direct line of sight wave propagation in the space wave propagation. That is bracket law. In the bracket we are considering as a space wave propagation system. Okay, so Whenever we are considering as ground reflected wave, this is a straight line is over. Straight line is wave, that is called as line of sight propagation. Whenever the wave, which is ground reflected wave, which is a ground reflected wave, then the waves are reflected by the earth surface, by the earth surface as they propagated between the transmitting and the receiving antenna, between the transmitting and receiving antenna. Okay, that is a that is a ground reflected transmission between the transmitter and receiver, between the transmitter and receiver. That is a ground reflected waves. There is a ground reflected waves. That is the space wave propagation system. Okay. So coming to next one, that is sky wave propagation system. Okay. So this is represented as center of the earth. Okay. This is the sky wave propagation system. Okay. So leave it. This is going for next one. Here this is represented as a sky wave propagation. Okay. So whenever the electromagnetic waves that are direct above the horizon level, this is the horizon level. Up to this particular point, we are considering as space. Other than this, beyond this, that will be treated as sky wave propagation system. That will be treated as a sky wave propagation system. Okay. So when the propagation will be called as the sky wave propagation system means, okay, whenever we are called it as a propagation is a sky wave propagation system means whenever the electromagnetic waves which are travels above the horizon level, which are called as sky wave propagation, which are called as a sky wave propagation. Okay. So in the sky wave propagation system, in the sky wave propagation system, the sky wave radiated in a direction that produces a arrow not large wave with reference to earth. That represents a with reference to earth. Okay. So that is represented as simply a sky wave propagation. Okay. Sky wave propagation means simply says that when the signals which are propagated above the horizon level, that is called it as a sky wave propagation system. That is a sky wave propagation system. Okay. So that here we need to consider this is a terrestrial propagation of the electromagnetic waves. The terrestrial propagation means the waves which are travels within the atmosphere, then that will be called as terrestrial waves. When the communication between two or more points on the earth, that will be called as terrestrial radio propagation system. This terrestrial radio propagation system can be categorized into three types, that is ground wave propagation, space wave propagation, sky wave propagation. Okay. So this is the ground wave propagation. So in the ground wave propagation, the communication between the transmitting antenna and the receiving antenna within the earth atmosphere. Okay. So then coming to the space wave propagation. Space wave propagation means that is the waves which are propagated above the earth surface up to few miles, up to a few miles between the transmitting antenna to receiving antenna, that is called as space wave propagation. In the space wave propagation, we have two types of the propagations, that is direct as well as the ground reflected. Okay. In the case of the direct, the wave must be propagated in the form of a straight line only. Okay. So that's why the direct wave propagation in the space wave, that will be called as line of sight propagation system. That will be called as a line of sight. So here whenever it will be considered as ground reflected, then it will be again back to reflected to this origin level, then that will be called as a the space wave propagation in the ground reflected wave. That is, what is this? Space wave propagation system. Space wave propagation system. So when the electromagnetic waves which are travels above the horizon level, this is the horizon level, okay, then the type of the propagation it will be called as sky wave propagation. Then the signals which is propagated like this, okay, this is the terrestrial propagation of the electromagnetic waves, okay. So tell me, who is the 490? Who 490? Tejaswini. Tejaswini. Hello. 4F1.
Sir, yes, sir.
What are the types of terrestrial propagation?
Sir.
How many types of the terrestrial propagations we have? Three types. What are those?
Three types, sir.
What are those?
Ground reflected wave.
Ground wave propagation.
Yep.
Space wave propagation. Sky wave propagation.
Sky wave propagation, sir.
Sky wave propagation. Okay.
Propagation.
Then Mahipal. Mahipal. By using the ground wave propagation system, the waves which are travels up to how much distance from the earth? Up to few miles only. Up to few miles, not kilometers. Okay. So then by using the sky wave propagation, the waves which are travels above the horizon level. Above the horizon level. That is represented as a sky wave propagation system. Sky wave propagation system. Okay. So now coming to the next topic, short questions for very, very important. Skip distance. The skip distance. What is meant by a skip distance? Okay. What is meant by skip distance? Okay. See, the skip distance means, okay, the skip distance is the minimum distance, okay, from the transmitter to the point where the sky wave first return to the earth. Okay. See, the skip distance is the minimum distance from the transmitter to the point where the sky wave first returns to the earth. Okay. So here see here this diagram. This is represented as the center of the earth. This is represented as a center of the earth. Whenever the signal which is propagated at this particular point, so after reach its maximum traveling distance, again out of this all the waves, whenever the wave it returns back to its previous state due to reflection, so out of which is the less distance from the space, that will be called as a minimum distance. That minimum distance it will be called as a skip distance of the terrestrial wave propagations. Terrestrial wave propagation. So that the skip distance is the minimum distance from the transmitter. That means transmitter means we are transmitting the information from the transmitter. So that we are using as a from the transmitter to the point. That is the point means peak point where the signal it will reaches its peak point here to the reaches, then to the point where the sky wave is first returned to earth, where the sky wave is first returned to earth for this particular point. Okay. So that the skip distance is depends upon the frequency, angle and degree of the ionization. The degree of the synchronization. Okay, so that mathematically the free space path laws, which is defined as mathematical expression FSPL, FSPL, that is free space path laws. Okay, FSPL equal to 4 pi d by lambda whole square. 4 pi d by lambda whole square. Okay, here the 4 pi d by lambda whole square, which is represent here in the represent as where LP is free space path loss. Here LP free space path loss can be written as LP, that is free space path loss. D is the distance, D is the distance, F is the frequency. Okay, so 4 pi d by lambda, lambda can be represented as C by F. So after simplifying this, we'll get 4 pi d F by C whole square. So that here D is the distance, F is the frequency, lambda is the wavelength, C is the velocity of the light. Velocity of the light. Okay. First of all, what is meant by free space path laws? The free space path laws, which is often defined as the losses incurred by the electromagnetic wave as it propagates in the straight line, through a vacuum with no absorption or reflection of the energy from nearby the object. There is no absorption, there is no loss. Okay, then that loss, it will be considered as free space path loss. Okay, here the free space path loss means there is a path between the transmitter to receiver in the free space. At the time of the propagating the information, any loss of information is occurred. Okay, any disturbance is reflected. Okay, so there is no loss which will be maintained, which will be occurred after receiving the information at the receiver side. That is called as a free space path loss. That is called as a free space path loss. Mathematically, the free FSPL means free space path loss is represented as 4 pi d by lambda whole square, where d is distance, lambda is wavelength. Already we know that the formula for wavelength, that is wavelength equal to C by F. Substitute in place of lambda equal to C by F, we'll get the value is 4 pi Fd by C whole square, where d is the distance, that is F is the frequency, C is represented as light. Okay, velocity of the light. Okay, so that is the free space path loss when we are using as terrestrial propagation between the transmitter to receiver. Okay, that is represented as the free space path loss in the particular this terrestrial wave propagation. Okay, then we have a microwave communication system. Okay, I think you are already studied microwave communication system in previous semester. One subject is there for you. Okay, but they are giving us overview here. What is microwave communication system? Okay, how it will be works? Simple points we need to discuss here. Okay, in the microwave communication system as well as in the satellite communication system. Okay, so just they are given as microwave communication system and satellite communication system. Okay na? ఇప్పుడు మీకు satellite జరుగుతుందా బాబు?
Yes sir.
Satellite ఆల్రెడీ సబ్జెక్ట్ జరుగుతుంది కదా? మైక్రోవేవ్
జరుగుతుంది సార్.
లాస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్ లో జరిగింది అవునా?
లాస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్ అయిపోయింది సార్.
మాక్సిమం ఎగ్జామ్ లో కానీ అడిగితే విత్ నీట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ అబౌట్ ద మైక్రోవేవ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ సిస్టమ్స్ అంటే ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ వేసి మాడ్యులేటర్, మిక్సర్, ఆర్ఎఫ్ యాంప్లిఫైర్ వేసి మీకు మైక్రోవేవ్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ గురించి ఏం తెలుసో మొత్తం రాయండి. సిమిలర్లీ అదేవిధంగా శాటిలైట్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ ఇప్పుడు జరుగుతుంది కాబట్టి నేను ఓవర్వ్యూగా చెప్తాను, నేను రిలేటెడ్గా ఏముందో నేను చెప్తాను. మీకు ఏం తెలుసో మొత్తం రాయండి. సింపుల్గా వాడేస్తాడు మైక్రోవేవ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ సిస్టమ్ అని ఒక టాపిక్ ఇస్తాడు మనకంతే. ఏది ఇక్కడ డేటా కమ్యూనికేషన్ లో. సో బికాస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ డేటా కమ్యూనికేషన్ సిస్టమ్, సో దట్ వీ షుడ్ నో అబౌట్ everything in the communication system. Okay, liberally brief idea. ఓకేనా? సో మైక్రోవేవ్ మీరు ఆల్రెడీ చదువుకున్నారు. సో ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ వేసి ఇన్ కేస్ ఎగ్జామ్ లో ఏమైనా అడిగితే మీకు ఏం తెలుసో మొత్తం రాయండి. ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఓవర్వ్యూ రాయాలి, సబ్జెక్ట్ ఓవర్వ్యూ. సిమిలర్లీ నెక్స్ట్ టాపిక్ శాటిలైట్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ సిస్టమ్ ఉంది, అది కూడా అదే విధంగా రండి. ఓకేనా? నౌ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు డిస్కస్ అబౌట్ ది మైక్రోవేవ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ సిస్టమ్. ఓకే, very simple topic. Okay, so microwaves are generally described as electromagnetic waves. Microwaves are generally described as the electromagnetic waves with frequencies that ranges from 500 megahertz to 300 gigahertz. No doubt. In the microwave communication system, the frequency of the microwave system, which is ranges from 500 megahertz to 300 gigahertz of frequency. Okay, that is the microwave frequency. Okay, then in the microwave signals, because of their high frequencies, because of microwave systems high frequencies, which are have relatively short wavelengths, in microwave communication system, the wavelength is very short. Okay, so that in the microwave communication system, 100 hertz of microwave signals has the wavelength of 0.3 centimeters only. Remember one simple point. In the microwave signals, we are considering as the frequency of the signal is 100 gigahertz. Let us assume 100 gigahertz. This 100 gigahertz of the frequency, it generates the wavelength is 0.3 centimeters only. Generates wavelength is 0.3 centimeters only, as compared to 10 megahertz signal. Cut అయిపోతే మళ్ళీ రీజ్ అయినా ఉంది. As compared to 10 megahertz signal, which has wavelength of the 30 meters. Okay, so in a general case, we are considering the signal frequency is 10 megahertz, for which the wavelength is 30 meters. But whenever the 100 gigahertz of the frequency of the signal, which is preferred in the microwave communication system, which develops the wavelength of 0.3 centimeters only. 0.3 centimeters only. Okay, so that in a microwave communication system, okay, the wavelength should be very less. The wavelength should get a very short. Very short. Okay, that is a wavelength of that particular microwave communication system. Okay, so coming to the microwave communication system in earth base, that is terrestrial microwave. Earth base means terrestrial microwave. Whenever we are considering as a terrestrial radio system, whenever we are considering as a terrestrial radio system, which using a frequency modulation or digital modulation carriers like frequency shift keying, quadrature, amplitude modulation. Okay, so in the microwave system, which are used for carrying long distance, okay, long distance voice telephone services, that is metropolitan area networks, okay, wide area networks, and the internet. Okay, so there are many different types of microwave systems operating over the distance, okay, that vary from 15 miles to 400 miles in the length only. Okay, 50 miles to, that is from the baseband signal, 50 miles to, that is 4,000 miles in the length. Okay, So in translate or a feeder services, translating or a feeder services in the microwave system are generally classified as two types. Are generally classified as a two types. That means short haul microwave communication system, long haul microwave communication system. Okay.